This is a very, very exciting time to have this conversation. More and more states are becoming legal. In 2021 alone, Connecticut, New Mexico, New Jersey, New York, and Virginia passed legislation to allow adult use cannabis. 2021, legal sales hit $25 billion, and it will grow into a $100 billion industry within the decade. By LIM offering something like this, a program like this, and accepting it as an institution, that's a huge win for the industry.
One thing that'll come out of this program that'll be really important is just relationships and a network of people that all speak the same language, because we're really, it's a language. We've got cannabinoids and terpenes and every day you're challenged, but having that foundational knowledge is really so incredibly important.
Karen, in terms of just recruiting, what types of roles and what kind of candidates have you seen coming from, a similar type of industry as fashion?
Yeah, so certainly everything you said, like retail, marketing, merchandising, brand management, even like supply chain and operations. I mean, anyone who has come from a major fashion house, whether it's fast fashion or it's, very, very high end, all of those folks who have that background and that knowledge are required to build this industry in a similar model.
And when you look at how fashion brands have managed to grow their followings and their brand image and equity, it's through partnerships with influencers, placements in fashion magazines, or partnerships at Fashion Week. Like, these are some of the avenues that students coming out of this program will be able to take advantage of, apply to cannabis companies that are so desperate to cross over into the mainstream. There's no real brands that are taking hold yet. That's the exciting opportunity.
This industry was built by advocates and activists who wanted to free this plant for medicinal purposes. That is where this came from. And so and the vestiges of that are still very apparent in the industry that we have now. As it is becoming a much bigger industry, those people no longer have the skills or the experience to be able to scale these companies in the way that they need. So folks who have that incredible training, like you're getting at LIM, those foundational principles on how you bring something to market, how you merchandise, how you, as Penelope mentioned, sell into different segmentation and build brands that are going to, appeal to each of those segmentations. These are very refined skill sets. That's what you're, here to learn.
The growth trajectory is incredible. I mean, there are people, we've been open now at Rebel for about 1.5 years, and there have been people who started with us at the bottom entry level that have been promoted 2-3 times because they've just learned so much, and they're so smart, and they're in the right place at the right time, and their careers are just moving so much faster.
The industry is constantly expanding. There are more people coming in. There are more inputs. There are new markets coming online. The industry is so fundamentally compelling. Also because of the intersection of all the different spaces, right? It's advocacy, it's politics, it's society, it's culture, it's change, it's business, it's economics. I mean, it's such a fascinating space, and there's just so much opportunity.